valley. To your right is the Dead Sea, but have a look to the left, you can see a city, and this is Jericho. Alors la vallée du Jourdain, à droite c'est la mer Morte, mais à gauche c'est une ville qui s'appelle Jericho. Jericho, c'est la ville la plus ancienne du monde, elle date de 10 000. Later on, after 67, we excavated the area and in the caves here, and we found more scrolls. But the biggest quantity was found in the two caves behind the hills over there.
Is part of the Syrian-African Rift, stretching along 6,000 kilometers from Syria in the north to Zimbabwe in Africa to the south. The rift began forming some 25 million years ago and continues to spread at a rate of 1 centimeter each year. The salt concentration of the water in the Dead Sea is one of the highest in the world, some 33%, which is 10 times higher than in the Mediterranean Sea.
The Dead Sea in front of us, and that's Jordan on the other side. A little hazy today. I don't know if that's typical or not. Lovely flowers here at the Dead Sea. On the way to the Dead Sea. Down the road here. Oh, we reached our destination here. The shores of the Dead Sea. Water's edge. You can see the salt falls right on the beach. Very high salt content, the highest almost in the world, I'd say. Well, my feet are in the water. I feel it's quite warm. You can see nobody is swimming. There's no swimming here because you definitely don't want to get any salt in your eyes here. It will burn like heck. Well, we come quite a bit from where we started at the spa, and originally the spa was built supposedly right near the Dead Sea here, but over the years the Dead Sea is receding at a very quick pace, so we have to take the tram to get here. And you can see how it's dried out. And as we said before, that's Jordan on the other side. I'm floating in the Dead Sea. Hello, from the Dead Sea. Jordan is that way. There's Jordan over there. I'm gonna float all the way to Jordan. Well, after a nice relaxing float in the Dead Sea, we come back here to this nice outdoor pool for another relaxing and delightful little swim. As we end our day at the Dead Sea. Now we'll be going to lunch in a few minutes, but after that on the bus, back to Jerusalem. Well, another view of the pool is great in the pool, and in the distance we see the Dead Sea. Dead Sea. site of the transfiguration of Jesus. We're in the Galilee.
גם איתי זה היה, אני זוכר שהיינו ביחד.
Nazareth. A Belgian, not a German.
What is German trip is?
But they don't call it that.
I'm just waiting for the last two.
The Cafe Holy Land, get some good stuff in there. Looks like. We're in Nazareth, the Church of the Annunciation. And this is, I'm told, taken care of by the Franciscans.
The modern church, built during the 60s by Giovanni Muzzier, an Italian architect. Many Italians came here, architects that built those churches around, the modern churches around Israel. We'll see another.
The original church. We have to be quiet in here. Byzantine church, 3rd and 4th century. See the floor, Byzantine floor.
And then after those
Streets of Nazareth,
St. Joseph's,
in ancient
that's
times.
the end of the town of Nazareth. Time of Jesus. It is small, all right? The spring.
Statue of
The
Saint
Holy
Joseph.
Family went to Bethlehem.
Right outside the Church of St. Joseph.
Not the Holy Family, I'm speaking about Mother
Church of
Mary and
Saint
Saint
Joseph.
Joseph.
See a little bit of the original foundations of the church.
Of Saint Joseph. This is the workplace, this is the house of the Holy Family after they moved back from Egypt. There is another floor beneath us. It might have been a cistern or another place to sleep in. So this is a Jewish house. It used to be. And inside Jewish houses, usually in wealthy Jewish houses, you will find that pool. That's a pool. You can see stairs taking you into a Jewish pool that we name in Hebrew mikveh. A Jewish mikveh. Mikveh. Alright, that's a Jewish.
More of the ancient city.
Broom to fill it up with water. Once they fill it up with water, he made it into wine. So that's the first miracle that Jesus performed. And from here he started to perform miracles around the Galilee mountains, but mostly around the Sea of
The church
Galilee.
is the Heptagon, near the Sea of Galilee, where Jesus performed the miracle of feeding the 5,000. We'll be going inside to see it, and see the mosaic tile floor. Original mosaics from the 5th century.
When you finish this, let's go to the car. You can walk around a little bit more and then to the car when you feel.
More of this original 5th century church. At least the floor in the church. Amazing. This is supposedly where Jesus lived when he came here. It's a very sacred place. Synagogue of Capernaum. And Jesus attended this synagogue, reputedly. Mentioned in the Jewish synagogue in Capernaum. Attended by Jesus. Ruins of Capernaum.
From number 127 right there.
You have to circle. Turn to the
From
right.
all the road around us. Menorah, I've got an explanation
Became
there
a
that
symbol of the Judaism only from the 19th century. It comes from India. That's formation of the David Star. And another thing we can see, those grapes. When Moses arrived to the land of Israel, just before sending the people, the Israelite people, Sea of Galilee to your right, and Mount of Beatitudes above it. It's on the right above the Sea of Galilee, where I'm pointing at. There is a church on top of it, the Church of the Beatitudes. And this is the place where Jesus made them ceremony on the mountain. Settlements around the Sea of Galilee asked from the Jewish authorities, from the Jewish government, do not stop the war, march to the north, and conquer something, an area from the
Well, we're here in Tiberias on the Sea of Galilee at the baptismal site on the Jordan River. I think people are going to get rebaptized here. So this is the Jordan River, the mouth of the Jordan. Water coming from the Sea of Galilee, flowing all the way down into the Dead Sea. We see a group of people waiting to be baptized. And we're going to see a couple of the members of our tour group being rebaptized. So we see a line of people waiting to be baptized or rebaptized. Mostly, I guess, rebaptized. looking south. Towards Jerusalem. On the Jordan River. Flowers along the Jordan.
The Annunciation, and the second one, the Church of Saint Joseph. Both of them are part of a big complex of the Franciscan order. Then we drove towards the Sea of Galilee and went through the Cana in the Galilee, the village of Cana. We saw the wedding church, both Catholic and Orthodox. In the north part of the Sea of Galilee, we visited two sites. The first one, the Church of the Multiplication of the Loaves of Fish, that is being held by the German Benedictine order. And then Capernaum, Kfar Nahum, the village of Nahum, the town of Jesus, or you might say the town of Peter. Jesus has had many towns, but Peter had only one over there. Then the last side, after we had lunch next to the Sea of Galilee, we drove towards the baptism sites. So, in conclusion, I would like to say thank you all for this tour, for listening so good and sticking with me. Thank you very much, everyone. And I would like to thank Gideon. Thank you, Gideon, taking us over there, back here. Don't forget this guy. Thank you, Gideon.